Here I am back with another game. I'm playing Mono Black, forwarded by Randy Reed through me to Emmett Walner for his FNN they didn't get to go to. But this time we're going to do things a little different. We're going to have me and Jay commentate on this one.
What's up, guys?
This hand's obviously not really
It's
keepable.
terrible.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ship
Never
it.
keep a hand without a clear path to victory. Like this one is even questionable.
Yeah, but for 6 cards, I'm probably going to keep it because I have things to do early in the game.
Telling you, 2 Vault Scourge is not a path to victory.
I guess in this case, I'm going to not fear the 5.
Don't
really,
fear the 5.
Really, if I draw any other spell in the deck that's not the ones in my hand, this hand's great, but I could just hit the lands. This hand's
Nah,
obviously pretty good.
yeah, that's obviously better. I mean, you wouldn't think so because there's the 2 lands, but that increases his chance of drawing a land. He's got Lash Writhe and he's got a board wipe. So as long as he doesn't die before turn 4, should be, yeah, see?
Okay. So what I'm going to do here is he does this thing that's become popular on Magic Online. They'll skip their first main phase to make you think maybe they don't have a land. They play on a second. Mine's more realistic because I'm rolled to 5, so I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, gotcha.
I don't really see the point. Like
There's no point.
you played a land before he had a chance to really do anything on a second turn.
Yeah. But me passing priority there means like, oh, he doesn't have a land.
Yeah, but then you quickly reverse that by playing a land.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to.
Oh, look, there's that really bad card that we play, Augur Bolt. I like that card actually. People say it's bad. It's perfect for like mid-rangey blue strategies.
He whiffed though, so I mean that's fine.
Yeah. You got to play like enough spells. I want to say.
I mean, this really just leads me to think he's a Delver deck, which makes Duress good. But I don't know if he's Delver and he whiffed. That's pretty bad.
See this
him.
5. This 5
okay,
is
spirits.
Yeah, this is turning out much better than either of the other hands you had would have turned out. So guys
really
on the gaggle.
I really don't know what to take here. I think
don't fear the 5.
It's Oblivion Ring's obviously good against Lash Writhe. Favorable Winds can get out of hand, but he's really got 2 anthems. So
okay, wait, what? I don't know all these cards.
Okay, so Favorable Winds gives flying creatures +1/+1. It's a token deck. It's token spirits. Flying spirits. Blah blah blah. These aren't even flying tokens, so Favorable Winds won't pump them. They're not spirits either, so this guy won't pump them.
It's really bad.
And he has 2 anthems, so I don't need to take an anthem. And I want to protect my Lash Writhe, so I'm going to take the Oblivion Ring.
O-Ring's that's probably what I would have taken. Now, if that was if that soldier spell was instead, if
it made flyers, I probably would take it, slow him down.
Yeah. Or if
but here he's just asking for a sweeper. Like this guy's not threatening, so I'll probably just sweep for 2, kill all of his tokens.
Yeah.
Even though these tokens aren't even going to be anthems, so I can just wait. If I top deck Nighthawk here, I don't see him in a good spot.
It's escaping me right now, but the flashback token spell makes 2/1/1s, and then you flash it back for 2/1/1s.
The Lingering Souls.
Lingering Souls, yes. If it was Lingering Souls, you should still have taken it right there, because flashback cards already really count as 2 cards, so it's still a 1-for-1 trade. You're still taking a card away from him by taking.
Well, if it was Lingering Souls versus Oblivion Ring, I'd probably still take the Oblivion Ring just because I have the Zenith. But I don't know.
I don't know. Like, you're still down a card there because you Zenith and he flashes it back.
He's not. Well, see,
unless you can bait him into flashing it back or something.
He's gonna hit me pretty reasonably here. It's not. It's a decent clock if I don't draw anything. Like if I don't hit a land for the Lash Writhe. If I get the Lash Writhe, I think I'll be in good shape. Because then the next turn I can just Disciple of Bolas. If he draws an Oblivion Ring, though, they'll put me a turn behind, so I'll just have to do it again.
Yeah, he's down to 3 cards in his hand. You've got 4. So.
Okay, so he's typing to me. I'm not gonna respond.
Dun 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 dun. There we go.
So
land.
Here I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm not gonna waste the Zenith until he gets some tokens down there.
Lash Writhe being living weapon is actually really good in this situation.
Oh yeah. It's not really gonna block anything meaningful, but it can attack. I can Bolas.
The living weapon just gives it so much.
If I successfully get this off, the game should be my favorite. I'll fill my hand up. It'll fix my card problem.
See, I almost want to say you should have probably waited.
I have a feeling he won't try to deal with it this turn. Even if he could, I mean, if he could, he might. But he can fly over it, so he thinks, I'm already ahead. He doesn't see the Bolas coming for life gain and whatnot.
I think what I would have done is tried to wait for him to play something. See, if you hadn't played this now, Now you play, like, say you rip a land here. I don't know what you're gonna rip, but now you go and you Black Sun this coming turn instead. Then he goes. He probably doesn't do anything. Then you play Lash Writhe. I mean, you put your turn behind, but you're taking 2 cards away from him. He says GG.
I don't know.
Like, does this guy
If
not
I rip the
know?
land, then I.
Yeah, he's tapped out, so we don't even have to worry about mana leak.
Yeah. So I mean,
Okay.
that's not just stupid luck there. There's a good land curve here. Yeah, I think I pretty
Whoa,
obviously.
does he have enough power to multi-block? No. So just attack, right?
Well, no, he can double block.
Uh,
Uh,
oh, those are 2/2s, aren't they?
well, I mean, if I Zenith here, this will turn that into a 2/2, but I guess it's better than nothing.
Oh, you won't lose it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna attack. He can just double block, so I'm gonna Zenith and attack.
I mean, you could play your other Lash
Yeah, I'll
Writhe,
follow up
then
Lash Writhe.
play, yeah.
No, I'm gonna follow up with Lash Writhe, and then before I Bolas, I'm gonna Phyrexian Life, equip it, swing, and then gain more life and draw more cards. Which
That's
will be
true.
actually that might be a little too many. I don't want to have to pitch it. I mean, it'll give me exactly the 7 card hand I want.
I mean, he's down to.
And we're not even scared at Oblivion Ring at this point. He's mana screwed, and if he Oblivion Rings, that's a whole turn.
Timely reinforcements. That's.
He doesn't gain any life though, which is probably fine. And that I mean, these aren't even flyers. I don't know why he's playing these cards main board. These are not very good.
He was calling GG the other time, Midnight Haunting and that.
That wasn't even lethal. I don't know what he was thinking.
He just figured,
He thought he was so far ahead.
yeah. It's like, how do I. He should have taken Jerry's advice. What card does not allow me to win this game? Like, you just ripped
Yeah,
3 cards.
he got a little too far
Yeah, you
ahead
just
for his own
ripped
good.
3 cards out of his hand with that. Oh, dismember.
Okay, so here I'm just gonna play the Lash Writhe.
You don't want to swing and see if he dummy blocks?
He's gonna dummy block. He
Oh,
doesn't
no.
know I have the second
Okay,
one. So
okay,
yeah,
never
let's
mind.
take out some tokens first, I guess.
I didn't think about you equipping the
Yeah, no,
last
he
one.
might not. He's winning. Yeah, okay, so that works out.
There's 2/3 the time of the reinforcement.
There's no point in equipping here
And if he
because
plays anything big, like you've got the dismember. If you have
I mean,
to.
yeah, if I have to dismember, I'm still in a reasonable life total. This deck obviously gains plenty of life, so I mean, I'm okay with Phyrexian mana. He obviously has no attack here. Okay, what could he have up his sleeve? Let's see what cards are out there.
Tragic Slip?
He could have another.
Timely.
Could have another timely, so I'm gonna take it. So
yeah, you're gonna just wreck him next turn. You're just gonna equip that, bash in, Agent of Bolas, win the game. Like,
Disciple. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
draw 10
Disciple.
cards unfortunately and have to pitch some, but I can
oh
sculpt my hand the
no,
way I want.
that I'm sorry that you're gonna draw 10 cards. That is a dilemma right there. I would
He tried to
rather
play. I think he has Oblivion Ring actually. That would be a little bad. Mainly
you
because it
can't
takes the
Oblivion
gem
Ring
away.
both.
No, it's taking the gem away. Okay,
Nope,
that's
Lingering Souls.
plenty fine. I don't care about that. Okay, so equip swing. He'll chump. That's pretty good.
No, that is.
No, the game's over. I mean, okay, so let's see. Do I need to tap? Am I gonna need 1 mana next? No. Okay, so I'll draw land. I'll have 2 mana if I play full Phyrexian Life here. What would I need 2 mana for? A removal spell, maybe. But he plays tokens, so
Do it.
no, I don't think. I'll just leave 1 open for the dismember. At this point, I do kind of want to preserve my life total a little. I expect a chump here, and then we'll just kind of reset the game. You guys will see my favorite interaction
So
of the
wait,
deck.
it's a 10-1?
Okay, so he just took it like a turd. He might even scoop at this juncture. We'll find out.
Wait a minute.
He took the 10. He's trying to race me. And then this is just going to ruin his plans. Okay, so first thing to do is to play the land and then survey our hand for what cards to keep. Cards we don't need, I think, at this point, is probably another Disciple, but I think we can hold on to it. See, spot removal's bad. Oh, no. Well, I guess we could play a card out of our hand.
Gotta take the
Timely,
timely,
yeah, let's get that out. Actually, well, no, he's got flyers anyway. Okay, so yeah, we'll take the timely away. Um, okay, I can't play anything else, so let's go to the discard step. We gotta discard 3 cards. My bad.
Like, I would hold
Pitch
on.
1 land. I've already got. No, we need the night.
Pitch Sign and Blood.
Yeah, I don't need to draw spells at this point. I can pitch one of these. I don't need 2 of them.
Keep the Disciple because next turn you can doubly
No, that's
quit.
enough. That's 7. Yeah. Okay. So that was pretty easy pitch.
Yeah.
You don't need 2 lands, especially at this late in the game. You don't need that many spot removals against tokens. The extra Lathrite is just cake and candy. 2 flyers with lifelink to kind of.
Like, you don't even
Give
need
me
to
more.
play anything. You can just equip, bash.
He's obviously going to start blocking at this point. I'm going to play a couple flyers. Or if I draw a sweeper, I might sweep. He's probably going to play some dudes here just to... Nope. Okay. So he's not going to do that.
Is this guy bad or just really bad? Like, I don't like insulting, my opponents. Be like, oh, they're so bad, har. But
Well, we're going to set deterrents up for them to attack. I'm not going to attack this turn. I'm going to just make some blockers. Then hopefully maybe draw a sweeper, or I can kill... If those are his only flyers, by the end of next turn, I'll finish him off. See,
yeah,
I'm gonna pay no life.
He's got to make more flyers.
well, he didn't have them in his hand, so he would have to draw with it. His next 2 draw steps would have had to been the flyers. I think this is good enough. He can't attack favorably here.
He can flash back his Lingering Souls.
Was that wasn't lingering? No, he has no black mana, so we're in good shape.
Oh, that's true.
He just now got his black mana, but that is a turn too late for him. So we're gonna wrap up game 1 pretty quickly.
This is a match.
And this was on a mold of 5. Okay, so that's the
yeah.
game. So he didn't have anything.
Don't fear the 5.
This will be pretty easy sideboard decisions. We got Ratchet Bomb. We've got some now spell bombs. We got more discard, and spot removal just comes out. I mean, the only thing we can really spot removal is the Lord, and that is assuming he doesn't get double Lord. But spot removing the Lord is nice, but since we're not going to be spot removing his other things that he gets hexproof, it's just really redundancy. So we don't need spot removal, and that opens up most of the slots. Sacrifice is clearly bad. Let's see what we got.
Sever is not exactly terrible.
Honestly, I think Sorin's Vengeance is a little too slow. We really need to keep these, and I wish I had Mutilates. Sever the Bloodline's good. Spirit tokens have the same name. I think this looks fine. I mean, I can't really... none of these spot removal spells do me any good. I don't need that many now spell bombs, because the only thing he's probably going to flash back is Lingering Souls. So this looks like it's as good as it's going to get. I think a big advantage we have on our opponents is his mana base is very bad, and this hand's clearly bad. It would be tempting just because of the 1-drop, but I mean, no lands would just be awful. So we're gonna ship it. We're on the draw, so I think a ship is good. This is a good hand. I mean, we've got 3 spells, 3 lands for 6 cards, pretty good.
I mean, you got a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and then a 4-drop.
And that gives me 2 draw steps to get something.
If he doesn't,
Okay, so he hit a better. Well, he mulled to 6 too, actually. So no, he didn't. Never mind. No, that's 2 cards. So he has an ideal opener so far. I'm clearly not going to block this at all because
lifelink.
Yeah, I can just race it. I can not give him his spirit token to pump. I assume, or I really like to think that he's playing a tangible virtue, so even his non-flying tokens get something. I honestly don't like favorable wins in this deck, from what I've seen, or the mana base. But I don't know. Maybe that's just the budget.
If he plays a card here, he goes down to 4 cards. You hit him with that distress, he goes down to 2 cards, and you've still got a Sever and a.
I don't see him playing a spell here.
So. Not even another. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, now you can hit him with the distress.
I guess. Yeah, I would play this first. It's tempting to play this first.
No.
And wait for him to build up some mana, but he's going to be at 3 mana next turn. That's where he really starts playing meaningful spells.
Well, I mean, if he's got a good 3-drop, he's gonna hold on to that.
Okay, so we have an Oblivion Ring, which is probably going to be our target, and Sleep, which isn't that big a deal. Captain's tempting, but Captain can die to, I mean, we just don't have ways to deal with Oblivion Ring. I mean, we have Ratchet Bomb now, but that's going to be hitting tokens for the most part. It's really between these two cards. I'm probably going to take the Oblivion Ring, though. Because this doesn't make spirits, so he's not good. So, And
Timely Reinforcement's a good card. And I'm not
it's a great card. I just don't see why he... I mean, mainboarding is not even that bad. It's mainboarding it in a flying spirit theme.
My thing is, how many more spirits does he even really need? You got Lingering Souls and Midnight Haunting. Like, is he that short on spirit tokens?
Okay, so he's got really good mana this time. He can't profitably play his... Okay, that's better. I would say if he was going to play his Timely Reinforcements there, that'd be about as bad as it gets.
It wouldn't do anything.
It wouldn't do anything at all.
Dude, nobody's going to play a card that does absolutely nothing.
I mean, we even have something to do this turn. We have a land drop and a spell. It's a little unfortunate that we're drawing this much life loss, but we're getting card advantage out of it, which at this point, it's not like we're about to die.
Oh, there's you.
Yeah, I think this game is a little bit over. I mean, he can't really keep tokens on the bottom.
We got to think, okay, how do we lose this game?
Right. At this point, since I'm ahead, I don't just write it simply and get a big head here. I got to think, what could he have? What are his 3 options or so that could win him the game, and how do I prevent that? Not being greedy with these, but at the same time not being excited with them and immediately blowing them if he only has 3 2/2s. But honestly, 3 2/2s is a reasonable clock. So if I don't have a spell for next turn at 4 mana, I will probably sever any tokens he plays rather than Ratchet Bomb because I have an open 4 mana. But he doesn't, unless he drew a token spell, which might be what he has. Okay, no, he has a Captain. That's still not that scary. I mean, yeah, he can block now, but right now I'm building up my, dudes in Lashwrath, which was just absolutely great draws right now. I mean, it's like not fair. I don't want to block, but I'm going to be taking 3.
Are you really concerned about the... Hey, if you drop your Ratchet Bomb here, you might be able to
Actually,
keep
yeah,
him...
why not drop the Ratchet Bomb with the open mana and then just kind of...
Yeah, because like if he goes for the Oblivion Ring on it while he doesn't have any tokens, that takes up mana. He could play tokens.
And that takes an Oblivion Ring. I'm perfectly
Yeah, and then
fine
you can
with
just
that.
drop Lashwrath, equip Bash. I mean, that line of play seems good to me. I really don't know what he could do right now, like, except bait you into a sweeper that takes your guys out as well. Then top decking or having a Lingering Souls that he can play and flashback in the same turn fills the board up with 2/2s when you have nothing. But even then, you've got Lashwrath.
It's a little tempting to block this, give him the token, kill it if he tries to Oblivion Ring it, but I'd rather take the chance of him not doing that, keeping the flyer to hit next turn. Problem is, though, it's always tempting to play, and I usually do, to play the Lashwrath, not equip and swing, play the Bolas, get cards out of it without having to kill a lifelinker, but this time, I don't want to be doing that. I really want to equip and start getting life back.
That's true.
He might have a removal spell here easily, but the problem is, though, there's no black removal he has that's going to kill this, unless it's Dismember. He could have, like, Divine Offering would be pretty powerful here, which I semi-expect. If he has Divine Offering, that's going to set us back a turn. We'll just do it again next turn. If he Divine Offerings Lashwrath, that puts me pretty far behind. But I can reset with my flyers. I can take out some guys if I need to. I kind of expected Divine Offering. I don't see why he would just attack. Maybe he just didn't expect the Lashwrath or something. I mean, if he can stop this, I'm at 8.
I would
I'd
have
be
just
far behind.
I would have just taken the extra 2 and then left a mana open to play your other Vault Scourge if he does kill it. But
I don't think that would be a winning proposition, because if he kills it, I'm taking a total of 6 life, and that's because the extra 2 from the Vault Scourge, and then I would have gained no life that turn from losing the Lashwrath.
If he killed
Now the Oblivion Ring here on the Lashwrath is actually not all that bad. I can just kind of a couple turns Ratchet Bomb it back. But next turn I'm going to attack and Bolas it away.
Sleep.
Okay, I'm just going to Bolas it away. He thinks that buys him a turn, which I guess it gives him a time to hit me. But I'm not going to give him any time to not let me gain life. Like, I'm still going to gain life next turn. Alright, well. I'll play the Volt Scourge too. Well, I guess if I draw Duress, I might play Duress. We'll see. Okay, well, I actually have 2 land, so I'll do both. Hand Disruption is also obviously really powerful, especially Duress against decks like this, token decks. Creature based in a sense, but they're through spells.
A while back you were saying it's tempting to block the guy, give him the token, then trade it off. Like, in what way is that profitable? Because you lose your Vault Scourge and your Ratchet Bomb just for his Doomed Traveler.
No, it wouldn't in general be popular. That's just a line of play I could see people making, but I wasn't in no way going to actually do that. He could gain 6 life here with Timely, which I don't want him to do. I don't feel like Mana Leak can really stop me at this point.
It could, but if he's leaving Mana Leak mana up, you're ahead anyway.
I'm going to be hitting so hard, I don't know if the 6 life is relevant. I just don't see Mana Leak stopping me at this point, and he's probably going to tap out every turn. Like, if I take Timely Reinforcements, he's forced not to. He's probably just going to leave mana open, play his Tangible Virtue. I'll already have a Vault Scourge down, equip Vault Scourge and attack. I'd like to have a Sweeper or something that kills. I'll take the Mana Leak. That's the only thing that can actually interact with me. So
yeah, you have the.
I feel like the life isn't quite good enough.
So even if he gets full value out of, he's got 2 creatures.
This is a little risky, but I'm gonna pay 4 and equip.
Just that way you can.
I mean, he's at such low mana. I don't really see him having sufficient cards to kill it and get through and make it matter.
Man, if
he's gonna gain his life. No, he's gonna have the captain. Okay, so I can't target them and kill them. So I shouldn't be able to. They don't say hexproof for some reason.
What, they don't say hexproof?
Yeah, usually they'll give the keyword hexproof to each other, but oh well. I'm sure they have hexproof. I'm just saying, like, it's not on there. Okay, so if I attack, he blocks, gives him more turns. I gain a bunch of life though, so that puts me farther ahead. I don't have a way to kill it anyway. I guess I could Bolas try to draw stuff, but that sounds bad.
It's an 8/8. He'd have to. Even if he blocked with everything on the field, he still wouldn't have enough.
And at this point, I'm just going to gain more life. I can obviously just pay the mana here, so much life. That way I can play a Nighthawk. I guess he thought he could double block. No, he wasn't even close to double blocking. Now what I should not do is re-equip this with both, because this will die. I could re-equip with one.
I thought you were going to play the Nighthawk.
No, I changed my mind. This is much harder to kill. But I can't really. I don't really see his outs here at all. He's not. He shouldn't attack anyway because he needs blockers. I'm gonna spread the damage out next turn, so he's forced to have flyers here. Or if I just draw a way to kill this, that might be sufficient. I guess I could sever it and win. Yeah. He's got 1 black. What can he do with 1 black? Dismember doesn't kill this. Yeah. Okay, so he's attacking. He thinks he. Oh no, he is at 18. I guess that doesn't kill him.
He gains 6 off that timely reinforcement.
I have 16 power. I could have 17 power if I draw a land.
You could Ratchet Bomb this.
A Sign in Blood would win me the game. Okay, so what I could do here is equip these to this, play the Bolas to draw the Sign in Blood, re-equip and swing for the win. That's 8.
You're gonna Sign in Blood him?
Yeah, that'll be enough to kill him.
I'd swing first and then Sign in Blood him, but yeah.
I mean, I have enough life. But yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. That sounds like sounds more fun. So we're gonna swing first.
He's only got 1 black open. It's a little different.
Actually, no, this is lethal. Yeah, it's 18. Oh, that's boring. My way was more fun. Okay, well, that's the game, guys. The deck is this good. I hope you, Emmett, watch this and you can realize why I was trying to get you to play it.